Hear it. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
That's my opener. See? An opener. But what good is an opener without something to open? See? There it is. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. That concludes my show. Have a great day. Actually, I have a couple more tricks to show you. Do you feel like seeing a couple more?
Yeah.
All right. All right, a ton. Okay. Well, then we'll do a ton. Let's get started. Once again, my name's Johnny Ace Palmer. I specialize in close-up sleight of hand magic for your entertainment pleasure. You're welcome to move up a little bit if you'd like. We got a little shade over here. If you want to sit on the ground, that's fine too. Anybody that wants to sit on the ground can. It's a nice day. It's a great day to be here. I have 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that on a Saturday morning. Thanks. You think you're impressed.
Is that the trick?
I'll do it again. No, it progresses. It's a trilogy and it gets better all the time and faster too. I'll show you. Here's 2 at a time and they'll split twice as fast. See? I'm impressed myself on that one. And now for the hardest one of all. 2 at a time. Every other one. Do you see how they're every other one?
Yeah.
They're sort of staggered, every other one. 2 at a time. And they split. Thank you very much. Thank you for that round of indifference. Thank you. See how the coin can walk? See, I can see you and hear you. Thank you. See, I'm not on YouTube. I can see you.
Awesome.
See the coin walk? Thank you.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you. That's my favorite audience member right there. Did you hear him? He said awesome and amazing. Those are good magic words, aren't they? Feels good to sit down, doesn't it? That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's hard.
You remember your teacher?
You see this at work every day? That's 4. That's proof I have way too much time on my hands.
Look at that.
See? Now the magic happens and begins. Thank you very much. Thank you for that applaud. She's the best audience, isn't she? When I put the coins in my pocket, 1 coin goes through my pocket. If I squeeze the coin, it disappears. It goes behind my knee. See it back there? I must have a trick knee. Here's a coin falling down. Here's a coin falling up. Did you see that? Would you like to see it again?
Yeah.
Will you come up here, please, and stand right there? Face the audience, stand up straight and smile. You're in show business. My name's Johnny. What's your name? Jake. It's nice to meet you, Jake. How old are you, Jake?
6 and a half.
6 and a half. This is Jake, everybody. He's 6 and a half. Watch closely, Jake. Here's the coin falling down, and here's the coin falling up. Will you please hold the coin, Jake? It's a special coin. It's not a trick coin, but it's a special coin because my grandpa gave it to me. It's from 1964. That's the last year they were silver, and the first year they had Kennedy on the half. Please listen to the coin when it hits my watch. Do you hear the ring, Jake? That's because it's silver. When it hits my watch, you can hear the ring. If I squeeze it, you can see the ring. Will you please hold the ring? It's a solid ring. It's my class ring. Class act, class ring. Class clown. I have a string too. It's a shoestring. Whoops, I hope I don't get on the naughty list this year. A string and a ring. Thank you for looking at the ring. It's a solid ring, isn't it? The string goes through the ring like this. See how that's going through there, Jake? Will you hold the ends with your right hand, please? And with your left hand, will you go like this, please? Watch the magic happen. Comes right off.
What? Wow.
That's a fast one. Thanks, Jake. That's a fast one, but this one's faster. Watch the ring jump from here to here and back, really fast. Want to see it again?
Yeah.
Is that too fast? I'll slow it down. Jump back. But the fastest one of all is when I squeeze it. It goes right back onto my finger. Thanks for helping me, Jake. High five. High five, Jake. All right, how about a nice hand for Jake? He did a great job, didn't he? He was my best volunteer so far.
I need one. Thank you.
Now it's time for an after breakfast trick featuring dental floss. Thank you. This thing on? Okay. Dental floss comes in a container on a roll. Sometimes when you get to the end of a roll, there's a small piece left. And it's difficult to floss your teeth with a piece this small. I would suggest saving that piece. And when you get to the end of another roll and there's a small piece left, save that too. In fact, every time you get to the end of a roll and there's a small piece left, providing it's too small to floss your teeth with ease, save that small piece. You see where I'm going with this, don't you? When you get enough, bring them to me, because I do magic. And I have found if you take waxed pieces of dental floss and squeeze them together, they stick. See how they stick? If you roll them between your fingers, they do what I call the Play-Doh principle. They bond themselves to themselves. You know, like Play-Doh. That's Play-Doh the clay, not Plato, even though he was a philosopher.
Boo.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. If you fold it over and roll it and fold it over and roll it, you get a little skinny white ball. And if you place it next to one piece and squeeze them together, sometimes they too stick. And if you blow on it and pull and no magic, it comes out to one piece. Thank you. Then you can floss your teeth with ease. See? You want to check that out, Brian?
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, check it out.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Now it's time for a really old trick.
Turns into a pony.
This trick is so old. I'm glad you asked that question. Now that you all know what to ask, this trick is so old.
How old is it?
Funny you should ask. It's so old. When this trick was invented, the 10 Commandments were the 10 suggestions. That's old.
That's old.
It's a trick with dinosaur dental floss.
Yeah.
You can keep it. When I tie the ends together and blow on the ends come off.
Huh?
I'll save them for later in case I need them. Now I have a loop, or a necklace, or an endless rope. That's something you don't see every day, especially at a ranch. May I have the, oh, here are the ends. I'll put the ends back on, like this. This is how I put the ends on. Doesn't that look real?
Wow.
It's a trick, but it looks real, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'll show you my favorite rope trick. It's called the cut and restored rope trick. In the magic industry, we call it C&R. That stands for cut and restored. Uh-oh. You're supposed to say what?
What?
When I say uh-oh, you say what? Right. Uh-oh.
What?
Good what? I forgot my pretend scissors. Does anybody have pretend scissors?
Me.
Do you have pretend scissors?
Yeah.
Will you cut the rope for me right here on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good job. Now don't you pretend to run with those pretend scissors, young man. Now we have 2 ropes, exactly the same size. Only this one's a little shorter than this one. So I'll start all over with a long, strong piece of rope. And I'll have the ends travel from here to here. That's a weird looking piece of rope, isn't it?
Try pulling
From
it.
here to here.
Try pulling it.
Now we're back to the beginning, see? With a long, strong piece of rope, which is examinable. That means you may look at it if you like. I have another rope, not quite as long, but just as strong, and I can tie a knot in this rope with one hand. Would you like to see that?
Yes.
How about the rest of you?
Yeah.
Okay. A one-handed knot.
Awesome.
Faster than you can say, this is a great day.
This is a great.
Ooh, I think I beat you. You said it pretty fast, though. Maybe it was a tie. What do you think? Definitely a tie. Ma'am, will you look at that rope, please? I have another rope in my pocket. It's not quite as long, but it's just as strong. When I wrap it around my finger and squeeze it, it disappears. It doesn't really disappear. It goes behind my knee. See it back there? I must have a trick knee, huh? I do. I'm a magician, right? I have a trick knee. It's actually an old football injury. I fell off the bench. The high bench. You've done that, right, Scott? Yeah. All right. This one's examinable, too. You may look at that one. Do you have the long rope still? Will you toss it up to me? Just toss it right up here on the count of 3. Ready? 1. That was a good throw. Did you see that? I didn't even have to move. You should try out for the Angels or the Dodgers. You'd be great at that.
Can I make
That was a good throw. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Will you toss that one up to me on the count of 3? 1. I need to learn to count faster, don't I? That was the floor show. At least the act is picking up. Thank you very much. I think I'll just come get that piece of rope. Thank you. 3 different ropes. 3 different sizes that have been examined by fine members of the audience. I place the ends together like this, and I wave my hand clockwise, like this. Now I realize that's counterclockwise to you, but that's a perception issue, isn't it? Because it's clockwise to me. Will you wave your hand the same direction I'm waving mine, please? That's sort of a trick directive, isn't it? Please snap, and please notice, all 3 ropes are exactly the same size. The examined ropes, thank you. That's 1, thank you very much. That's 2, that's 3 equal ropes. Let's change them back. Please wave your hand the opposite direction. If you waved it this way, wave it that way. If you waved it that way, wave it this way. And please snap backwards. And please notice, there we have it, the small one, the medium one, and of course, the long one. I knew we could do it. Thanks for your help. Thank you very much. I think so too. Oh wait, I want to show you something with the long rope. How many of you know how to tie a square knot? Will you raise your hand if you know how to tie a square knot? Okay, how many of you don't know how to tie a square knot? Will you raise your hand? How many of you will not raise your hand no matter what? Raise your hand. Okay, that's what I thought. Here's how you tie a square knot. First, it's right over left, and then it's left over right. And that's a square knot. Do you know how you can tell? You're supposed to say how. By looking at it, see? That's a square knot, isn't it? I've been trained. It wasn't me. Well, I love card tricks. Once again, my name is Johnny Ace. Johnny Ace Palmer. Johnny because that's what they named me. Ace like a card, and Palmer like a magician that palms cards. So I'm going to show you 4 versions of palming cards. And hopefully you won't see any of them. With a real deck of cards. And a volunteer from the audience that's a real card player. Do we have any card players in the audience? Are you a card player? Would you like to come up? How about some encouragement for my volunteer?
Go, Mom!
All right. Do you play a lot of cards?
Sure.
Good. Do you have any money with you?
Yeah.
My name's Johnny Ace Palmer. Will you please look at the cards? What's your name?
Lisa.
This is Lisa, everybody. Lisa, this is everybody.
Hi, everybody.
All right. Will you mix up the cards a little bit, Lisa? You can cut them, shuffle them, mix them. Just don't disturb the order of the cards, okay? No, go ahead. You can mix them all you want. Take your time. I get paid by the hour. How do they look?
They look good.
It's a real deck, isn't it? You can
like
tell.
it.
They're real.
Yeah, they're real.
Thank you for looking at them. As I run my finger along the edge of the examined shuffle deck, will you please say stop?
Stop.
Do you see that card?
Yes.
Please think about it. Lisa is thinking of a card, one she peeked at in the deck. If I guessed the color of the card, I'd guess it to be red. But that's only if I were to guess. I know it's black. I know it's a spade. One card has traveled from the deck to my pocket. Will you please name your card out loud?
An ace of spades.
There it is, the ace of spades. See? Ace of spades. That was phase 1. Now for phase 2. I'll drop the cards like this, about this speed. Remember, they were examined and mixed. And all I know about the deck right now is the ace of spades is on the bottom. Right?
Yeah.
Please notice I'll drop them like this instead of run my finger along the edge. Once again, Lisa, will you please say stop?
Stop.
Notice I stopped right when she said stop. Please look at that card. I'll show everyone. Whoops, there's two there.
Yeah, there's two there.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you see that card?
Yes.
Please remember that card. I know it's not the ace of spades because I left it on the bottom. But with two real cuts and a snap, her card comes to the top. But she won't believe it. Will you put your hand out, please? You're not going to believe it. The card you stopped me on was the 4 of clubs, right?
No. Well, remember there was two stuck together and
Oh, let me just check something real quick. I have a string in my pocket and a card. Do you know what the card is?
4.
What's in your hand? It's your card in your hand, see? That's magic, isn't it? Thank you.
This was a 4 a second ago.
Thank you. This is a very special card because it's red and it has a heart on the card. And it's a 9 of hearts. It's a special card. Would you please write your initials nice and big on the card?
Yes.
Now when we see the card again,
Mom.
we'll know it's the same card, won't we? We'll know for sure without a doubt because this is a permanent marker. It really is a permanent marker. Thank you, Lisa. It used to say it on here, but it wore off. Yeah. Let's recap. A card was selected. It's such a nice quiet place to practice my jokes. The 9 of hearts was selected. It has Lisa's initials in her writing in permanent marker. This really is a permanent marker. That doesn't mean it'll always be a marker, you know. Someday it'll be a shell, but that's conceptual humor. Please watch the 9 with the initials as I slowly and fairly place it into the center of the deck. Lisa, will you push the card all the way into the deck? When I snap, it goes to the top, but no one believes it. So Lisa, will you turn it over and show everyone? It's the 9 of hearts with the initials.
What?
Thanks, you're the best audience, isn't she? You should run around. Here we go. Now the 9, I'll do it twice as slow. This is phase 2 of the phase 3 trilogy. The 9 of hearts with Lisa's initials. Watch where it goes. Watch how slow and how fair. Will you open your hand, please? Will you close your hand around the cards, please? When I snap, would you like it to go to the top, the bottom, or my pocket? It's up to you.
Your pocket.
She said pocket and I snapped. Let's check. There it is in my pocket for real. Now it'll disappear. That was the 4th palm. The final one isn't a palm, it's magic. It's not sleight of hand. Watch closely. Do you see your initials in your writing? Now you see it. Now you don't. In my shoe, I have a folded card. It's folded up in my shoe.
Are you
Could it be the 9 of hearts with the initials? It is. It better be, or it wouldn't be a very good trick. Like I said, that's not sleight of hand. That's sleight of foot.
It was folded.
And if you'd like, you may keep it as a souvenir. How about a nice hand for Lisa? Thank you for helping me. Thank you very much. All right. Well, I am blessed with 2 beautiful daughters. And the trick I'm about to show you makes them laugh. That's my favorite sound in life. I hope you enjoy this trick as much as they do. It uses 1, 2, 3 little round red spongy balls. And I call this the illusion of the 3 little round red spongy balls. I named it myself. It's actually one of my more creative moments. I also use a table you can almost see through. It's not really a table, but it works as a table. It's a stand and a board covered in cloth. The illusion of the 3 little round red spongy balls goes something like this. Here's 1, here's 2. I'll put this one in my pocket. Oh wait, that's too fast. I'll start again. That's pretty tricky, huh? Here's 1, here's 2. I'll put this one in my pocket. That's the same speed. Deja vu. Do you know what deja vu is?
No.
Do you know what deja vu is?
Yes.
Thank you. They're here. Here's one. Instant replay, slow motion. Here's two. I'll put this one in my pocket. Uh-oh. You're supposed to say what?
What?
They're back. I'll tell you what. I'll put this one in this pocket, and I'll put this one in this oh wait. I'll put this one in this. Just a minute. I'll put this. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Hang on a second. Put it down there. Nope. Uh-oh. Look what's on my shoe.
What's happening? What is happening? We have females. That's amazing. And molecular sound.
It looks real, huh? It's a trick. But it looked real.
How are you doing that?
Here's one and here's two. I'll put this one in my pocket. Guess how many are here?
One.
None.
One.
None.
That's right, they all disappeared, and that's what I'm gonna do. But not before I show you my best trick. Thank you very much. You're a nice audience. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're the best in the world.
Thanks. This is one of my biggest fans right here. Feels good on a day like today. Yeah, it was so hot the other day, the chickens were laying hard-boiled eggs. Oh boy. Now it's time for my best trick. My best trick involves 3 metal cups.
Oh, I know this trick.
So do I. This is my best trick. 3 metal cups, 3 yellow balls, and 3 lovely mommies from the audience. Do I have any volunteers? Would you like to come up? Come on up.
Oh, me.
3 mommies. 3 mommies from the audience. Come on up. I have one. May I have a couple more mommies volunteer, please?
You go.
You want to come back, Lisa?
No.
Well, if anybody wants to volunteer.
I want to.
I have one more mommy from the audience, please.
My mom too.
Thank you for joining us. Is that your mommy?
All right.
Aww. May I have one more mommy, please? Thank you.
Can I do it?
They want mommies.
3 mommies. Would you stand? May I have 2 of you on this side, please?
Oh, does she want to go?
All right.
All right.
Is it okay if kids
You don't
come?
have to prove your mommies. I believe it. All right. I just need to stand right here, and if the 3 of you. I met Lisa earlier. What's your name?
I'm Monica.
Hi, Monica.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. And what's your name?
Amy.
Amy and Monica and Lisa, everybody. I don't know about you, but I think my act is looking a whole lot better right now.
Right on.
Well, each of you please pick up a cup and look inside. Please show everyone the cup is empty and solid. And then please set the cup down and pick up the yellow ball. Please hold it in the air and show everyone it is what it appears to be, a pom-pom made out of yarn. My wife made them for me. I helped. I picked out the color. There are so many shades of yellow. Right, Wayne?
Right.
Yellow? Is
Please.
it a yellow ball?
Yeah. Do you see it?
Wow.
Do you see the yellow ball? It's yellow. Now I'll warm up my fingers a little bit. This is how I warm up my fingers. If you'd like to try it, just put your hands like this and bend one finger at a time and then open them one at a time. And then speed it up and start from the other end too. It's a good way to warm up your fingers. This finger comes off, but sometimes it comes back. Other times it looks like I never had one on here, but I do. I also use a marker as a magic wand. It works just, I don't need to use the marker. I can actually use a real magic wand because last year the Academy of Magical Arts at the Magic Castle gave me this magic wand as an award for being the Parlor Magician of the Year. It's just for distraction, but it works really well. I'll show you. 3 yellow balls and 3 metal cups. Lovely mommies, please turn the cups upside down. Thank you very much. Nice job. Then please put a ball on top of each cup. Thank you. Nice job. Please watch the magic wand and this yellow ball. This yellow ball will disappear with the help of the magic wand. Just a spin and a tap and it's gone. This ball disappears just as fast without a spin, just a tap. The last ball.
I just saw it.
Oh, I have to use a spin. A spin and a tap. Gone.
I just saw a ball roll.
Where'd it go?
Like behind that.
I don't see it. Maybe they went back to the cups.
Let's see.
On the count of 3, please lift the cups. 1, 2, 3. Now, in the magic industry, we call that part of the trick interesting sleight of hand magic. Because it's interesting and it's sleight of hand magic. Now it's time for the amazing part. In the southern states, they call the next part the amazing part. Please cover the ball with the cup.
I don't know.
And you need to let her have her turn.
Yeah, mommy's turn.
It's mommy's turn. You need to stand back.
Will the 3 lovely mommies please pick up a cup and look inside and then cover the ball again? Just the mommies, please. This is the mommy trick. Let's double check. Please lift the cup and set it down. 1 ball under each cup, undoubtedly. Let's forget about the magic wand. Once again, it's just for distraction anyway. Let's forget about the balls under these 2 cups. As a matter of fact, I'll put this one and this one in my pocket. But I'll leave this one here. Now remember, I put this one in my pocket. I put it in my pocket like this. I put this one in my pocket too, but I left those 2 there. Did I say 2?
No.
I didn't mean to say 2.
There's 3 in the cup.
Monica,
Yeah.
do you see 2?
I do.
Will you put your finger on top right there?
Okay.
I meant to say 3. Will you show us all 3? Look, 3. Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's really cool.
If I put all 3 in my pocket, the funniest thing happens. The balls go back to the cups, but they change into live baby chickens. Well, each of the mommies, please put a hand on the cup and pick up the cup. Live baby chickens. You can pick up the chickens if you like. Use 2 hands.
Hold on, Jake.
Everyone sit down, please. You may pet them after the show.
But this is awesome.
Jake.
I don't have my camera. That's amazing. Oh my
How
god.
about a nice hand for these 3 cute chicks? And these 3 lovely ladies. Thanks to Amy and Monica and Lisa. As soon as you put the chicks back on the table, you may go back to your seats to a thunderous round of applause.
After the show, he said.
Thanks again for helping me. Thank you.
That was great.
As soon as everyone's seated, I'll continue my show.
What's that?
All right, here's 1 and here's 2. I'll put this one in my pocket. No, I won't do that. Don't worry. Jake's the only one. No, I would never do anything like that
No, I'd rather.
to those cute, sweet little baby chickies. Come on, you little nuggets. Time to go. Say goodbye to the chickies. Back in there. Lunch. This is one of the few shows that it makes sense timing-wise to say that, right? Well, before I do my very last illusion, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being a great audience today. Thank you for coming to see the show. And thanks for helping me. Thanks again for helping me. My last illusion is a true illusion up close, where the magician pulls a real live bunny rabbit out of a hat. Would you like to see that today? A spin, a wave, and a snap, and she's in there. 80% of you believe there's a real bunny in here because I just made chickies come out of the cups. Now for the hard part. She's gone. Thank you. Aren't you glad you had the camera ready? Get it ready. Get it ready. Because I'm really going to do it with the help of my new friend Jake and my friends in the front row. Please wave your hand toward the hat and snap. She's in there. Right here, look. She's just a little hare. You know, like the tortoise in the hair. Let's look under the table. Is there anything under the table? I don't see anything. Let's try the hat one more time. Will you all wave your hand and snap? We did it. Look. A real live bunny rabbit. I knew we could do it. Thanks for your help and thanks for being a great audience, everybody. You may pet the bunny if you'd like. And the baby chickies. Sure. Use two hands. Two hands. You got to use two hands for the chickies. You can just set it right there. That's it. Take turns. Take turns.
Chicken.
Everybody can take turns. Hold the chickie for a minute. Let somebody else hold it.
Come here now.
Dad!
Come here, Trini.
Mama!
He's very gentle.
Two hands.
I'm gonna go.
Two hands.
He doesn't want to look at the bunny and the chicks. You want to see the bunny, baby?
Very gentle. Two hands. It's right here. You want to see this?
Right here with Carter and Kiki. Piper.
Hi, this is your old friend, the Adventure Guy. Thanks a lot for watching my videos, and have a very nice day.